So our last two fights ended in a minute 20 and 3:21 of the first round. Let's see what's in store for our main event of the evening, as Dawond, the real deal Pickney, will take on Taylor Callens.
These pros don't get paid by the hour, so
quick work if you can get it. And here comes Dawond from Hot Springs, Arkansas, and Off the Chain MMA, coached by Bob Edmonds. He'll be cornered by Chauncey Foxworthy and John Chitwood. He is 14-9. This is his 24th professional fight. 39 years of age. Little resemblance to Terry Johnson in the bald and the beard and the age.
He's been around a long time. He's fought some of Taylor's coaches. He's been around a long time, taking fights. He's a gamer. His coaching staff is great. Off the Chain MMA out in Hot Springs, Arkansas. They've got a lot of tough fighters. Always happy and excited to have them on our cards.
So there he is, Dawond, the real deal Pickney. Will he be the real deal tonight as he gets ready to take on Taylor Callens? And let's meet Taylor from Lake County, Tennessee, and fighting out of Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu, coached by Zach and Jake Underwood and Brian Hall, who'll be cornered by the same. He is 5-1, and he says his goal is to be a world champion.
He's got the talent. His one loss was a 2-week short notice fight, 3 weight classes up. And it was a decision against a guy that hadn't lost in 15 years. This guy's tough as nails. He's a great fighter, but all the credit in the world to Dawond Pickney as well. This is going to be an excellent, excellent fight. There you see Jake Underwood. That's not an Amish guy. That is Jake Underwood. There's Brian Hall. You see his brother, Zach Underwood.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Callens 5-1 in 6 pro fights. Again, Pickney 14-9. Height pretty much the same. Callens 5'11", Pickney 5'10". Pickney's 3 pounds heavier at 162 after the official weigh-in yesterday. Both MMA fighters. And again, the big difference there when you look at the numbers on the tail of the tape is the age. Once again, we got a 26-year-old against a 39-year-old. It doesn't always mean that the older guy is going to lose the fight. 60-inch reach for Pickney, a 73-inch reach for Taylor Callens. And there he is. That's long arms for Callens. And this is our main event of the evening in the V3Fights professional lightweight division. Let's meet our 2 gladiators.
When the dogs are looking for their ball.
It is time for the main event of the evening. And it is brought to you by Cloud9 Smoke Shop. And it's set for 3 5-minute rounds in the V3Fights professional lightweight division. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, he's the 3rd man inside the cage. He is Clint Kolasinski. Introducing first, out of the blue corner. He wears the black trunks with gray trim. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 162 pounds. He has a record of 14 wins and 9 losses, representing Off the Chain MMA. And he fights out of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawond, the real deal Pickney. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the orange corner. He wears the black trunks with the orange trim, stands 5 feet and 11 inches tall and weighed in at 159 pounds. He has a record of 5 wins and just 1 loss, representing Memphis Judo and Jiu-Jitsu with an MMA style. Fighting out of Lake County, Tennessee, Taylor Callens.
Wow, big contingent of Callens fans here at Minglewood Hall. Clint Kolasinski will bring the fighters for their final
We've already
instructions.
gone over the rules in the back. Do I have any questions from the blue corner? Any questions from the red corner? Follow my instructions. Protect yourself at all times.
All right, there you go. Clint Kolosinski will be the referee. Your judges for this main event of the evening are Eric McMahon, Jimbo Surratt, Joe Staniker, Jason Polly is your timekeeper. Again, professional bouts. They are sanctioned by the Tennessee Athletic Commission. Round one, here we go on V3 Fights. Again, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. It's a non-title fight. Pickney, a veteran of 23 bouts. Callens at 5-1 so far in his pro career, just 26 years of age.
Callens had some issues. He had to take a couple years off of fighting. Came back, and he's ready to impress all of us here tonight.
Quick kick from Callens as he snaps that one off. Pickney, solid right. Lead left there. And then a follow kick from Pickney.
Oh, wow.
That's a great counter. Great counter by Callens, and then 2 straight kicks.
But Dawond still taking steps forward, so he ate it, but you can't eat too many of those.
No.
Nice overhand left, just followed up by those 2 kicks like you pointed out.
Very much the Pickney hook. He's got that good left hook. I'm sure Callens is aware of.
Gets in on a single leg. Pickney trying to defend. He's reaching across for that double.
And not this time.
Dawand's able to defend, gets a whizzer, straightens his leg out. Now we're back up in neutral position.
Callens lunges, misses on the left, and a body shot with the right hand. Now bent again in the clinch.
Looks like Callens may have landed an uppercut, but kind of goes down easily. Sometimes guys want to be in this position. Looks like they're complaining about him holding the cage, which you cannot have your fingers extend into the cage at all. You can push up against it with the palms of your feet, palms of your hand, but you cannot interlock your fingers inside the cage.
I think that was a good shot from our crew of him holding onto that cage. So he's not doing that anymore. Callens backed up against the side of the cage here. Under 3 to go in the first round, and now Pickney able to slip his head out.
Over at his coaches in their corner, but again, we've pointed out before, Dawond Pickney's in his corner. His coaches are right there in his ear. So Callens most likely cannot hear his coaches and get the advice of what they can see.
Chauncey Foxworthy, John Chitwood in the Pickney corner.
I see Callens looking over at Jake. Jake's kind of explaining to him what he wants him to do.
He made the point earlier in the evening, though, not to look, to listen.
Right, absolutely. Sometimes you can look in a position, sometimes you can't. These are professionals. They usually do a better job of gauging when they can do that.
Good job by Callens to get up to his feet. Now goes in for a choke here.
He may have this.
Right in front of us. Does he got it in deep enough?
He's got it in deep enough. He's going to tap.
He does. That's it.
That's it.
Pickney taps out. And Talon Callens showed his strength there. He was able to stand up Pickney, get on his feet, and then put in that choke as tight as it could be.
Well, he looked over at his coaches. His coaches told him the position to put him in. He did it. He cranked it. Gets a first-round submission. 4 pro fights, 4 finishes. What an amazing evening. Let me go interview Taylor and close out the night.
That's how you do it. That's how teamwork works to perfection. When you get your instruction, you got a good game plan, and there you see the tap out by Pickney. But you have a good game plan, you listen to your coach, you may need those instructions during the fight, which he did, and then you execute it to perfection. So Callens now at 6-1 for his professional career. Meanwhile, Pickney drops to 14-10. Let's get the official time of this first round submission as we go inside the cage. Well, we won't for the moment, as Dawond Pickney is still sitting down. Now he stands on, or gets up, and he's sitting on the stool, so we're going to wait. And now we'll get the time as we go to Dustin Starr.
We have a winner in the main event tonight. 3 minutes and 7 seconds into round number 1. by guillotine choke. Here is your winner, Taylor Callens.
Before I start, let's hear it for our lovely ring girls this evening, Sophie and Haley. Let's hear it for them. They did a great job keeping everybody entertained. Let's hear it for them from the Sullivan Agency. So Taylor, I saw you get taken down. You looked over in your corner. I saw you looking at Zach and Jake. They kind of told you what to do. As soon as you did it, you finished the fight. What was your game plan coming in here?
Get in and get out as quick as I can. That's how I like to do it.
We're not paying you by the hour, are we?
No, sir.
There we go. You improved to 6-1 with your only loss at 2 weight classes above where you actually fight in a decision.
Right.
What's next for Taylor Callens?
I want one of those banners. I want one of those banners with a belt. I want it up there.
Well, there we go. We hear it. Here is your winner of the main event, Taylor Callens. Don't forget, right after this, Tin Roof, Beale Street, official after party, March 31st, V3Fights 67, here at Memphis, Tennessee. See you here.
And a big thanks to Jason Lederfine, and a thanks to everybody out there on V3Fights.com/live who watched the bouts and those who came here to Minglewood Hall. A big shout out to Nick Harmeyer, the V3 Fights general manager, Sean Davis for directing tonight's broadcast, and Mark King for producing it. For all the entire crew here at Minglewood Hall, my partner, Jason Lederfine, I'm Greg Gaston saying so long and good night from Minglewood Hall in Memphis, Tennessee.